In this video, we are going to bust 25 myths in the new Southwest Florida update. There are just so many myths within this new update. Also, I did make a part 1 of this, so check that out. And let's try to break 2,000 likes on this video. Also, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 50K. But now, let's dive straight into the video and bust 25 myths. Starting off with our first myth. If you get one of the new cars like the Lataram 7, the Expo, or the Aero Nomad, you will see that these cars have shifters. And when you drive around in them, take a look at the shifter. It actually moves. Look at this. When I shift through gears, you could see that the shifter moves, which is really cool. So we could see I'm shifting gears and the shifter is literally moving. Same thing with this car too, as we could see, and also same thing with the Expo. So now with our second myth, which is you can get the police Mustang for free. But once you are on the sheriff team, you go over here to spawn in your car, you go to emergency, and you will see a free Mustang right here. This is the unmarked Mustang that you can drive. So therefore, this myth is true. And I guess you could get the unmarked Mustang or police Mustang for free, unless you pay for the game pass, which does cost money. So therefore, this myth is true. And so with our third myth, which is there's a rusted car at the new dirt track. So we have made it to the dirt track, and if you actually follow this dirt path or road, whatever you want to call it, you will see at the end that there is a rusted Mustang over here with a house beside it. But yeah, here's the rusted Mustang. As we can see, we got rust on the wheels, all over the car, even the exhaust, which is pretty cool to see something like this within the game. So yeah, this myth is true. So with our next myth, it has to do something with the 4Runner, which is this new Toyota 4Runner has tons of detail on it, and let me show you that. So if we actually take a look at the top, as we could see, look at all the detail. We got a nice roof rack with all the roof detail right there. We even got the fin right there, but that's not it. When we take a look at the back, we even have a badge. We have all this detail right here. I mean, just take a look at that. And then once you go under the car, we have a spare, the exhaust, the axles. Look at all this detail, even the front end. Look at the front. This is insane. This car has a lot of details we could see. And yeah, this myth is true. The new 4Runner has loads of detail on it. So with our next myth, it has to do something with sunset performance. And that is that the cars in the back are not even. So what it means by that is that you see how this car's parked right here. It's not even. Pretty weird myth, but as we can see, it's not even with the garage door. It's not centered, as we can see. Same with the Accord over here. It's not centered. It's kind of on a slant. Same with the Range Rover. So yeah, this myth is true. So our next myth still has to do something with sunset performance, and that is that the car in the front has messed up wheels. And as we could see, this car actually does have messed up wheels. Just take a look at that. And then here's the other side. As we could see, these wheels on the Honda Accord are messed. I don't know what happened to them. Look at that. It's like tilted. It's not, you know, your wheels aren't supposed to be like this. I'll tell you that. So yeah, this myth is true. With our next myth, which is there is a dealership connected to a mechanic shop. So we're at the dealership, as we can see right here. And as you know, there is a mechanic shop connected to it right here. So yeah, this myth is true. So with our next myth, if you don't hit that like and subscribe button, you will turn into this tree. So yeah, hit the like and subscribe button. Road to 50K. So hit the subscribe button and like the video. And if you don't, you might just turn into this tree, okay? You might. So with this next myth, it has to do something with the two new mansions. This one right here and the other one down the street. And this myth is that the houses cost 15 mil combined, which is true. If you didn't know, this house is in the 8 millions. And this other mansion actually is in the 7 millions. So in the end, it would cost you about 15 to 16 million to purchase both of these massive mansions. So with this next myth, it has to do something with one of the mansions. And if we go to the TV, apparently this TV has a built-in light. Let's see. Oh, okay, it does. As we can see, when you click the TV, it actually glows up, basically. It has a light, as we could see, which is pretty cool. And with another myth, it has to do something with the pool. Apparently, it has an incline, and if we take a look, it actually does have an incline, which means that the pool is actually slanting down, as we could see, which is cool. A lot of detail, which I like. And with our next myth, it has to do something with this hot tub right here. So a bunch of stuff in the backyard. And the myth is, apparently, this hot tub has built-in mist. So as we could see, if we take a look at this, I don't know if you see that, but I definitely do. You can see that there's like some heat, steam, whatever you want to call it, coming out of the hot tub, which is a really cool detail, and this myth is true. So with our next myth, it has to do something with the Lamborghini Murcielago, and this myth is that you can change the seat colors. So we are now at Sussy's Mechanic Shop. You could do this at any mechanic shop, and once we are here, go to customize, go to paint, and then go to custom paint. Once you're in here, you can basically change your seat color to any color, because if you take a look at this, my color of the seat is changing with the color of my car. Take a look at that, and I don't even need to pay for a paint. So let's say I make the car blue. Okay, now I leave, I have blue seats, but when I respawn in the car, the seats do go back to normal. Take a look at this. So the seats are back to the default color. So this myth is true. You can actually change the colors of your seat. So with our next myth, which has to do something with the dirt track, and the myth is that there's a dirt track in the game, and this is obviously true. So with our next myth, if you watch this video till the end, you will get a cookie. Alright, that may be false, but watch the video till the end for the big surprise. So our next myth is, apparently you can ride your motorcycle in the dealership. So let's give it a shot. So as we can see, we go through this door right here. Oh my, okay, we kind of fell off, but wait. So this myth is true. We're now in the dealership, as we could see. Heck, we can even go into the mechanic shop at the back. So with our next myth, it has to do something with the new cars, like the Ariel Atom, Ladder M7, BAC Mono, the Expo, and the Aero Nomad. And apparently it says ride instead of drive when you want to hop into the car. So here we have it. As we can see, it says ride. It doesn't say drive. And then we get a regular car just like this. It says drive. So that's a pretty cool detail within these new cars. So yes, this myth is true. And with our next myth, if you use code KIM, you get free money. So here we go. Let's try it right now. And take a look at this. The code is already redeemed, but if you didn't know, the codes are now expired, so it is false. This does not work anymore. So with our next myth, it has to do something with this big house, and apparently there's an Xbox. Well, if we walk into this room right here and we take a look at this, well, look what we got. We found an Xbox One, and we even got some controllers right here, which is pretty sick, I won't lie. So yeah, there is an Xbox, and this myth is true. Alrighty, so with our next myth, apparently one of the pools in the new mansion is flooding, and it has to do with this house right here. And as we could see, this is false. There's no flooding right here in the pool. It's just an infinity pool. So yeah, this myth is false. With this next myth, if you use code JoJewyd, you get free money. Okay, this is false because we just tried with the cam code. As we could see, we redeemed it. Okay, it's because I already did in the past, but the code is expired, and this is another false myth. With another myth, apparently you can use the jet skis in this house. We could see there's some jet skis in this room, but this is false because you can't even open this door, or I can't even go on them. But who knows, maybe in the future we will be able to use these. So with our next myth, it has to do something with the house again. These houses just have so many myths packed into them. But if we actually take a look in this room right here, apparently there's chalk for the pool table. So if we actually take a look at this, look at all this detail. So we have pool balls right here, we got the pool table, and then look at this, we even have pool chalk. So this myth is true. That is so cool. Imagine if you could actually play pool like an animation. That'd be sick. So apparently at Sunset Job, there is a dyno, and you can actually use it. So I'm gonna get a car right now. And if we take a look over here, we can see that there's actually a dyno right here, but you can actually kind of half use it. Let me show you. So you gotta line up on it. Okay, so I'm lined up on it, but take a look at this. If I do this, I'm basically, I guess I'm using the dyno right now. So honestly, I would consider this myth being true. There is a dyno and you can use it. So with our next myth, apparently you can't buy any more limited cars within this new update. So if we go here to the dealership, we can see update that all of these limited cars, as we can see, the vehicle has expired. Same with the Aerial Autumn right here, and even with the classic Ferrari, they are all expired. So this myth is true. You can no longer buy limited cars from this new update. So comment down below your myths that you want to see me bust, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I busted 25 myths in the new Southwest Florida update. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Road to 50k. Also subscribe to my second channel, link is down below. And other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Once again, smash the like and subscribe button, and yeah, other than that, peace out everyone.